Mike the Ref Maloney, Big Bad Boris on the call here tonight.
Let's go!
Third! Super Kick Party! Yeah, pay the money for that. No one. And of course, you gotta get the top in the skin. Hey, yo, 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 and away we go. Hello, everybody on Twitch and YouTube. We're doing our first ever dual stream of AEW tonight. And yeah, just look to grow things a little bit more here. You can see the YouTube chat is going to be on the right with the Twitch chat being on the left. I know that it's a little frowned upon to have the dual chats up on the screen, but as you can see, I can quickly take care of that in a very quick hurry. So if we have any issues, we can generate it that way. But yeah, welcome. I think this is probably, I would have to say, probably the biggest day in the history of AEW right now in terms of a business. And I think that's the best way to exclaim it. This is one of probably business-wise, this is probably the most important day in AEW's history to this point. While there is going to be some other ones coming up here, of course, when the next contract comes up and yada, yada, yada. But yeah, it's like overall tonight, like, if you guys haven't heard, yeah, they did confirm that the library will be available. I'm very happy for Americans right now. I want to see what they do for Canadians. I want to see what they do for international. Now, in Canada, we do have a way to get around it, and I'm not talking about the VPN that Sean Ross Sapp is trying to push on us every time, NordVPN, which still isn't bad. And but there is in Canada Crave TV, which is basically everything that gets shown on Max gets shown on Crave. So I'm hoping that sometime by January they can announce that they have a new streaming home in Canada as well. Because I was talking about this online here a few hours ago, and some people forgot to mention Sportsnet in Canada here, which is one of our bigger ones. It's basically like Fox Sports. They signed a deal with WBD to stream all their programming for TV. Hey, McGee, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Yeah, we're trying out something new here tonight. Whether we're getting views on, gonna see how YouTube goes, see how chat goes. Hey, Christopher Leclerc, good to see you here. Just happy birthday to Sky Blue, 25 years old. Hopefully she gets back from her knee injury very soon. And thank you for the subscribe. I do appreciate it, my friend. We're on our way to 1,000. We're going to start trying to grow things. We run here, we do the sidecast for every Dynamite, most collisions. Maybe not this week, but that's something that TK will bring up this week. And then we do have a WWE 2K24 My GM mode that we play through that will be on exclusively on Twitch after we're done here tonight. So make sure you stop in. I don't know why, but my throat's going all over the place here. Oh, goody. Taz was attacked in the parking lot. Didn't they realize that the parking lot's one of the most dangerous places to be in any wrestling organization here? And then MVP's got that announced. Well, SRS has already put out there that it seems like Bobby Lashley's on flight. Nigel's taking his place tonight. Ooh, I don't know. this might be a little rough. Oh, this has just been... I will say this. AEW definitely was looking for busyness like this. But how are you guys... What do you guys think of the announcement? Like, I don't know if there's anybody who could say anything really bad about it. I think the worst thing about it right now is the fact that we don't get as much info in Canada about it. Because our deal is similar but separate. When they get a big deal, it's good for everybody, but we got to find out what's going to happen here going into the new year. With WWE moving off Sportsnet on full-time onto Netflix in Canada for all their shows, I'm really wondering what's going on. The biggest thing for me is I'm excited that it's done, and I'm excited we don't have to listen to all the chatterheads anymore about why we didn't have this streaming service going on before, and why we didn't get this deal get done. Why is everything so rough here for AEW? AEW is not going to last. I am watching SRS dunk on all these people left, right, and center, and I know karma can be a POS sometimes, but it's so great that, every once in a while you just got to go in and just dig at it. Just dig and attack and go nuts on it. AEW does need people back from injury soon, yeah. Well, from what we hear, and who was saying it, Serena Deeb, in a recent interview that was given out today, that a lot of people have been around Dynamite lately getting cleared. They just need storylines to fill in their spots here, so... Like, once again, Jay Quick bringing up Omega in training. Lashley, does he come by himself or does he have a gold standard? I would have to say he probably comes by himself. Drip feed these. Drip feed every member that's going to be a part of that group one at a time. You can milk this for weeks. You don't need to just have it come up right away. You can milk this for a very long time. So maybe Benjamin comes in a Wrestle Dream. Who knows? Like I said, we just need to settle in and see how things go here. So I'm in no rush either way to see whether things are going one way or the other. I'm just more than happy to see what we get going as we move along here. So, but yeah, for those that are here for the first time, welcome. I appreciate you here. We are starting this, like, I hope to start this on a more consistent basis with both YouTube and Twitch. We do have 2 channels here. And I'm just going to throw this up into the onto the YouTube side here. Oh, it won't let me do that, huh? All right. Let me see here. Sorry, chat. Like I said, I got new stuff here I'm working on that I'm trying to... Okay, that should do her a little better. Nope. All right, well, I'll deal with that later. You could just exclamation point gaming in the chat should bring you up a drop sheet of where you can check out all our gaming stuff as well. Danielson, don't look at the commentary table. Probably. Why is she talking Russian? Are we gonna get Yeah, you're being paged, that's to say the least.
You're gonna get a gift. A gift from the universe, a gift from me. Not a lot of people get. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to go out on your shield. To die a warrior's death. On your home soil. You'll be buried in your backyard. Peacefully.
Okay.
Fate's not gonna put a better offer on the table than that, man. On October 12th, I officially relieve you of duty. I'm sending Daddy home for good.
Okay. I will say this, I do enjoy the upgraded paging here. Or the upgraded videos here. Sorry, I saw the paging thing and I got caught up there, sorry. I'd like to know who attacked Taz. That's the thing I'd like to know right now. Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, I guess, yeah, we're getting our main event as Danielson and Okada. Let's go with... So think about this for AEW right now. Not only did we get... We're getting Ricochet Ospreay. We're getting... Danielson Okada. We got a TV deal signed for AEW. We got Britt versus Deeb, which is going to be a very interesting match on very different levels for me personally. I think it's more of a... You're going to have to learn to come up with something here. Hangman and Juice. And we get that TV deal on top of everything else. Like, this might be the greatest top to bottom day for AEW ever. Why is Kyle Fletcher wearing a Chicago White Sox outfit? My God. Takeshi's just got that evil look to him. Hey, Crowder, things are going good. Like, I don't know if anything can go any... Well, unless this show absolutely bombs, I think this might be the best day in AEW's existence, period. If we look at it, we got Ospreay and Ricochet going now. Our main event's going to be Okada Danielson. Tony Khan's already told us we're getting a half-hour overrun today. The TV deal. SRS going troll hunting all afternoon. Like, it's just fun to sit back and watch on X, just all the hunts going on. Who knows if there's any surprise? Well, MVP's got his announcement, and apparently it's coming up that it's coming up that Lashley's already flying up, like they've already talked about that. Taz laid out in the parking lot by somebody. So obviously that's who is going to be taking on Hook next. But yeah, thanks to everybody here who's checking things out both on YouTube and on Twitch tonight. If you guys are wondering in the chats, the YouTube chat's on the right and the Twitch chat's on the left. Unfortunately, there's no way you can combine them. And this crowd's just going nuts. I want to see how they book well, that's the only puzzling part, the only troubling part right now as we're going along. You got every show's been like 2 weeks apart from each other, so the actual build up to matches has been absolutely questionable to say the least. Well, this crowd's ready. They already got the "This Is Awesome" chants out. So we still got 3 more months of still the regular ones here. Hey, Crowder. Popping in on the other side. I appreciate you. Now you're getting everything both on both sides here. I think there's a couple plugins you can combine chats. I think only there's because Pokemon Streamer that does simulcast. I'll have to look. I haven't been able to look at it put together yet tonight, so I've been trying to look over the week, and I just gotta. I was doing the test to see what chat is faster. I think Twitch one's like 30 seconds. You can actually preset that in your live stream settings. Well, these guys are just pretty much blowing the wad of every fan in that crowd right now. So you've done this match of Wrestle Dream. Well, we might be getting Takeshita and Ospreay at Wrestle Dream. Don't forget that, because they've been teasing that too, right? But yeah, Crowder, if you're looking at in terms of what stream goes faster, you can actually preset that, and I am going to play with that a little bit more here. And I will be working on a new plugin to get this. Yeah. Jay Quick, you sum it up perfectly here. This match is borderline insane. The fun part is these guys, we know what they can do, so they don't have to do as much. Oh, God. Ooh. Ospreay hit the face pretty good there. Hey, Snow Penguin, how you doing? I think this is the main reason that Ricochet came to... Like, I don't want to speculate. Every man's got his own opinion about what he's going to be doing and what thoughts are going to be going on. But if you really think about it, what more did Ricochet have to do over there? Jesus. There's just stuff that's going off here that you just don't expect to see anywhere, right? Can this go for an hour? No. No, I'd rather these guys give us a good 15 minutes and just go, go, go. Rather than taking a pace of a 30-minute, 60-minute match, right? So just take your piece, take things going as you go. Yeah, the Hurricanrana, like I said, if you're sitting here, you're trying to figure things out as you go along and trying to pace things out. Oh, for 5 cents. Like, Jericho, go away. Zodiac. How you doing here tonight? Only 5, yeah. No, hope you're doing well. Yeah, he's gonna have the announcement about the syndicate, guaranteed. But yeah, just things have been going good, going a little crazy here. Made a little adjustment here for our stream wise here as things go up. Is there any change to the TV schedule, or is it? I don't think you're really going to hear an announcement about anything until December. Because that's when, let's face it, when the WWE deal is done, that's when you're going to hear something. For those that are in the States or unfamiliar here, currently AEW is only available on TSN, but it's only available on the extra streaming services on Fridays and Saturdays for Rampage and Collision. However, WWE is losing their broadcaster here in Canada as they're moving to Netflix completely for all 3 shows coming up in January. So, I'll get to it in a second here. This match is just, oh God. I love the fact with these two guys, you can throw out a random Spanish fly anywhere and just go for it here. But yeah, the one thing that a lot of people are not noticing about recent deals with these TV companies here in Canada, Sportsnet has made a deal with WBD for sports programming. Now, most people think it's regarding basketball and hockey because TNT covers both of those. Could AEW be a part of that too? I'm not sure. Like I said, we won't know probably till December. Because if TSN's going to lose it, they'll probably announce it 1 week before. And TK will announce it way before that. Oh, God. What horrible... Oh, God. Why am I going to be saying that word a whole hell of a lot here today? Oz cutter on the apron, just randomly throw that out of there. As we hit our first picture-in-picture break coming up here. So, how are you guys, Zodiac, how is the studying going for the tertiary exam? I know you've been working on some of these. And, yeah, Jay Quick, this match here, they could take this commercial break as a complete break right now. And I don't think anybody would feel bad about it. Just because of the amount of action these guys are already pumping out. Nice. Series 63, that's another exam, right? Or did you get your... Oh, you already got your accomplishment. Sorry. Well, then I'll say congratulations. Oh, shut up, phone. I wish you congratulations if that is the case. I have to know about Canadian circuit. Oh, okay, well. At least I know there's somebody smart that can know something about money around here. Now, if you are smart with your money and you want to... Oh, this upcoming Monday. Okay, so next week. If you are smart, want to be smart about your money and want to give it to a good cause, don't forget we do have a subscribe button here on Twitch. It's only, I believe, $6 a month in the States. 6 or 7. It's all worthwhile. It goes back towards the stream. Those on YouTube, hit your subscribe button. It is completely free. once we get up to 1,000, we can start working on. I want to work on getting some monetary stuff together for all our contributors on the channel. So if everything works out well, we can. I want to start making some more videos. That honestly, that video on my YouTube channel right now, the Mr. McMahon doc and the summary we did here last Wednesday on stream that I put together. It's been starting to take off a little bit here, so really excited about what the future's coming up with here. Doing this was one of my goals coming up for the end of the year, so glad I can get this in 3 months early. And yeah, like Crowder said earlier here, I'm going to look up and see if there's some way I can combine the streams on screen properly. Not just put the two screens in there and just push me over to this side. So it's like, I don't get too claustrophobic. I don't want to be like Dominic this Saturday. But yeah, it seems in terms of actual. Sorry, I hate to sound excited about streaming. Just the way everything's setting up here, it seems to be running pretty smooth. So I'm glad you guys aren't getting any lag or anything. So Bischoff, I thought you said AEW was done. Where is that here? I'll use a rim shot on that one. I think I'm going to need a laugh track for a lot of this stuff. There's going to be a lot of hard trolling going on the next few days. My personal goal is to make sure that, the one thing I hope to see, I do not want to see AEW do something to screw this up in the next 24-hour days. In 2K24, WCW is pretty much done too, so I completely agree with you on that one too. Which is a reminder for everybody, once we're done here, which, if you haven't heard, there are rumors of a 30-minute overrun here for tonight in celebration of the 5-year anniversary. So basically we're getting a pay-per-view tonight. Oh my God. My knees would have broke right there. If I was Will Ospreay, I'd be down with my knees would be at my shoulders, out of my skin. Well, let's just hit the cutter randomly. But yeah, once we're done here tonight, exclusively on Twitch, we are going to be doing 2 weeks of WWE 2K24 My GM mode as we start Season 3. Because of Bad Blood, and I do believe Collision is canceled this week for some reason. We're not going to have time to have a 2K stream this week. Oh, God. Backside bomb into a pile driver. That is nice. I think Ospreay forgot to kick out there. I'm pretty sure Ospreay forgot to kick out there. Ah, here we go. The Fight Forever chant going up. So what do you guys think about the new rumor of AEW looking to shop a new wrestling game with another company? What I would love to see personally, let's get NetherRealm involved. Could you imagine? Damn, reversal styles clash. Let's go. Get those people making ROM hacks for the N64 games involved? Yeah. Well, I know personally I had a friend of mine this weekend actually offer me to... That would be like my Midway made the TNA game.
No, please, no.
I almost think they might go to EA on top of anything else. I know it sucked for microtransactions, but it'd definitely be a nice counter to the 2K games. All right, let's steal a finisher here. Best of Bound for Glory tomorrow? Nah. Oh, that's right. Because of the TV taping having to get canceled, they're doing a Best for Bound for Glory there. So, Fire Pro AEW. I do want to get into Fire Pro Wrestling. We've had so much fun with the GM mode. Going for Vertigo. You get a Poison Rana, and you get a Poison Rana, and there goes a Hidden Blade. Double pin. If you want to be a super indie, then Fire Pro is a perfect for the brand. Yeah. It's a draw. It's a draw. Rematch at Wrestle Dream. It's a draw. TK go. He's going really old school tonight. The double pin, the extra stipulation on the world title match. Five more minutes. Clap. The whole crowd's chanting 5 more minutes. Cheap pop, cheap pop. I like draws, they build stories. Yeah, I think they were looking for the extra pop here tonight, and that would do it. Watch this be another draw now to really piss people off. We're going to have to catch to come in and ruin it for everyone. Hidden Blade out of nowhere. And did I call it? Did I call it? Or did I call it? Or did I call it? Takeshita wants the title. Looks like we got a Wrestle Dream match. Can't say I feel sad about it. Oh, so they're calling it Raging Fire now. Okay. Always good to get names for moves. I love Justin Roberts. He's like, here, have it, have it. Well, folks, I think we got our triple threat at Wrestle Dream. No censors. No censors. Take my money. Oh, we finally get to hear from Mercedes. Great. It's been forever. Oh, God, here we go. Tony Khan's enjoying this. It's almost like he got a new TV deal. So, right now, they're actually... It looks like Mercedes' next match is actually going to be for the New Japan Strong Women's title. As... the next New Japan Strong show, they're looking at a 4-way #1 contendership match. And Anna Jay is part of it. I don't know. I can't remember exactly when that's going to be here. It's supposed to be coming up here in the near future. I really need to start looking at these details a little more. November? Yeah. Maybe she will be back sooner then. Well, MVP's trying. I hope that's not his announcement. Somebody cut Mercedes, Mike. Come on, Kenny. Nah, Kenny won't be back tonight. If you're going to see anybody, like I said, Lashley's probably a good candidate for tonight. You may be looking at...
What the hell is that?
Just going to throw that out. Jay White's a good candidate for that tonight. Oh, God. And they're still throwing out the quick TSM Plus ads for us here in Canada. The ads are coming up in a minute and a half, so I'm just going to throw them right now so we're sort of here at the same time they are. So just trying to keep everything in sync here. And welcome to the first simulcast, by the way, the dual simulcast of AEW Dynamite here on the channel. It's been interesting. Got a few people pop in here and there, but yeah, I got to work on... I want to see if I can get the plugin that'll allow me to put both chats together on the screen so I don't have to list them separately here. Sometimes it gets a little hard to read it all, so... I just love how the internet's just beaming over this match, even though the finish was horrible. Which, sort of expected when we're getting into a pay-per-view season, right? So yeah, Tony Khan confirmed that you can watch Dynamite both on TBS and Max every Wednesday, no matter what. So... Oh. For some reason, one of my scenes was auto-corrected to a button on my keyboard. I don't know. Little glitches here and there, as always. Never know. Yeah, like going forward here, it's going to be interesting to see what happens for the rest of the year here. You still got 3 pay-per-views till the end of the year. You got Wrestle Dream next Saturday. You got Full Gear coming up in November, and then World's End December. Now that we're breaking things up a little bit, I hope to see we get a little bit more building towards some of these feuds rather than just having the crisis book, basically what Tony Khan's been having to do pretty much since the middle of August. Like, once he got into All In season, basically everything's just been crisis book after crisis book. When you go from All Out to All In to Arthur Ashe for Grand Slam, then you're going into this show, and then you're going into Title Tuesday next week, which, yes or no, I don't know how that could, I don't know if that's going to be like another heavy book kind of thing. Sorry, I thought they were actually going back to the show for some reason. And then from here, from 50th year anniversary, they're going to Wrestle Dream. Then they could take a break a little bit here and start slowing down the booking a little bit. And I'm really hoping that that's the way we get to go eventually here as we're going along. So, but yeah, all in all, like, what have you guys thought about AEW in 2024 so far? It hasn't been the over-the-top year like we've expected out of a lot of things, but I still think it hasn't been horrible. It just hasn't been that blow-it-away year that we had the year before. Like, that Adam Cole and MJF thing really took off until the injury happened. And then it got real bad real quick. The night that the Guns won the titles, and everybody was crying like a little baby for an hour.
Austin, Colton, tonight Juice Robinson is taking on Hangman Adam Page. We saw what happened last week. Hangman tried to literally hang Juice.
EW hasn't been over the top, but they haven't had all their roster, so they can get back everybody to ramp it up. Yeah. Oh, God. Well, Renee booked it out of there real quick.
Well, a completely unhinged Hangman Adam Page trying to even the odds ahead of his match with Juice Robinson still to come tonight. Hangman taking out Colton and Austin Gunn. And 5 years on AEW Dynamite.
Oh, God. Oh, as tradition.
What the hell was that?
Always says it's not about the destination, it's about who we become as people along the way.
You notice that the trees aren't covering up the people as much anymore?
Over the past 1,825 days, we have all become better people, and that is thanks to one man.
Tony Khan.
The Learning Tree, Chris Jericho.
No.
Trying to say is that Hangman Adam Page is a lunatic.
I love how Jericho can get royalties on his own music for his entrances. Somebody, well, I hope somebody interrupts Jericho. It's probably going to be Briscoe, who is going to give us the most intelligent conversation we're going to hear tonight. Oh, God. Well, at least it's on Rampage. That show's about to die. let's face it, that show is probably till December, and that's it for Dynamite, for Rampage. I mean, which really isn't. If they get this Fox show put up, I'm not gonna mind having Rampage disappear. You can watch Rampage on Max with the library, yeah, like. I really hate this, but it is true. Jericho. I hate to say it, but he does deserve that shot because he's the one that the TV execs know about, right?
It's also the 34th anniversary of my pro wrestling debut.
Wrestled Lance Storm in Panoka, Alberta. I actually have a DVD here. I do believe I have some videos online on the YouTube channel that of the venue that Chris Jericho had. So maybe one night we'll have to pop in and we'll have to check those out just because there's some old matches on there. I never got a chance to get any multi-view or anything like that, but still fun to check out, right? According to rumors, AEW wants Shockwave on Tuesday. Of course they do. I could almost see Tuesday at 8 or Thursday at 6. And that's Mountain Time. I don't think they want to go up against NXT. But I think they would go after NXT and go into the news. He did not beat Briscoe. Bill put Briscoe through a table. Nueve.
So Mark Briscoe, I'm challenging you to a Ring of Honor World Title match at WrestleDream.
Really?
Do you accept, Mark? Do you accept?
I can hear the ROH guys going absolutely ballistic right now about this because they don't want. They're tired of having the ROH title not defended on ROH TV. Did they switch to heel and the face entrances tonight? Must have. I know they put the hard cam on the opposite side this time. Because normally the hard cam's on the coming down the ramp, it's usually facing the other way. Papa Briscoe! Chat in the background. Of course, Jericho has to be on paper. He's only missed one. He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. Okay, JR reference. Let's go. Chris, bow down, Jericho, bow down.
One of the finest professional wrestlers on the planet.
But
Tell you, that works out good for me. That you pinned me in New York City, and logically speaking, you should be getting a title shot for this title right here because I would love to put that notch in my belt, if you know what I'm saying.
all right.
You see, it's also very coincidental that the word of the day is consequential because consequentially speaking, now I'm going to get to put a legendary head on my wall because when I beat you at Wrestle Dream, Chris Jericho. Hold on. Hold on a second.
Wait.
That's a tall task, okay? You want to beat the learning tree? You want to beat the legendary Chris Jericho? I don't think you could do it. You can't beat me, Mark. Maybe your brother Jay could have.
Whoa, here we go.
That's terrible.
Here we go.
That's wrong. But everybody knows you'll never be as good as Jay was.
Now, if I'm Mark, I walk out. Okay, or punch him. Well, that's an easy way to build up this feud.
Get my brother's name out your damn mouth. You understand me?
You notice how he stuttered when he talked there?
You're gonna get a Briscoe brother style ass whooping. I accept your challenge. That right there, son, that's consequential.
Please don't let Jericho win the ROH. I don't think he will. I really wonder what they're going to do with the title. I really wonder what they're going to do with ROH. Like, it doesn't seem like ROH is part of the lore, part of the setup. That reminds me, I got to order that. I got to order that pay-per-view this week. Huh? Oh, and just a quick reminder for everybody here. Next Dynamite is next Tuesday, not next Wednesday. We're gonna be watching a lot of wrestling at the same time because NXT is gonna be running their St. Louis show at the same time as Dynamite's gonna be on. So 2 streams, 2 TV shows, one hell of a fun time. So make sure you stop by on Tuesday. I will have both on, hopefully.
I was 19 years old. I used to ride this Metro bus, the 150 from Kent Station.
Dynamite's title Tuesday, yeah, and
Time just daydreaming. This one night I was on the back of the bus and I felt something hit my head.
it's amazing how WWE had to move their venue into a smaller room. So
And it just dawned on me that they were taking turns spitting at the back of my head. And I turned around and I just tried to mind my own business. There's 3 of them, 1 of me. And it was killing me inside that I wasn't doing anything about it. And then I felt it again. And finally I just turned around. And I got right up in the guy's face and he said, "What are you gonna do about it, you little bitch?" And I noticed he's holding up this switchblade. And I looked at him and said, "Well, it looks like I'm gonna get stabbed tonight." And I lunged toward him, and it didn't take long for everybody on the bus to break up the fight. But it felt so good. It felt so good to actually do something about it.
okay, Darby.
So when John Moxley said I wasn't ready to be the face of AEW, all I could see is those 3 guys on the back of the bus. I wasn't just gonna lay down and do nothing, man. I'd rather get stabbed. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. I put everything on the line against Moxley. I was so fixated on proving him wrong. That night it was supposed to be me and Bryan going on to Wrestle Dream.
Okay, so what are you gonna do about it now?
I
You can win.
I am going to be at Tacoma Dome October 12th at Wrestle Dream. Anybody in the AEW locker room, I'm putting out an open challenge. Anybody wants to build their name off of Darby Allin, step right up. Nothing left to lose. October 12th, Wrestle Dream Open Challenge. Step up.
Darby versus Claudia. I got a different idea. Why don't we do Darby versus Switchblade just because Switchblade's name, the name Switchblade came up in that conversation? Now, returning Switchblade against Darby, that would be a hell of a fun match. Or you could even get another member of the Hurt Business or Hurt Syndicate. Sorry, WWE, don't find me. This will be very interesting to see here how this goes. I'm assuming Hangman wins because, well, Juice has everybody gone. I honestly love the new Hangman gimmick. The fact that he's just so sadistic right now. But does the Switchblade show up to help Juice? I don't know. All right, let's go at it right outside. I'd low blow him if I was down like that right away. Oh, he brought the strap again. Well, I guess if the bell hasn't rung, you can get away with it, right? Juice looks like he's having some fun. The flying nothing produces what you would expect to. Damn. Oh, there's a gift. See how much that gets on the market. Well, the crowd's enjoying it at least. So we'll go from this. We'll do the Baker Deeb match. And then, yeah, the main event. Because I'm assuming they're probably going to give Okada and Danielson an hour. That sort of sounds... Sounds sort of apropos for these guys. Once again, everybody, thank you for stopping by here. I truly do appreciate it. All right, Hangman, you set up the table. You should be going through it. That just seems to be what the rules are. I don't make them up. That's just the way it is. So they're starting an hour later, too. Okay, so guys, just remember, it is an hour later. Well, somebody borrowed a drink. And well, with all due respect, that was a white liquid. That was not water. It looked very thick. Hangman is fine. That sign's in a million pieces. Oh. You think we might actually get a start to the match now? It's only been, what, 5 minutes? Of course, he's eating the popcorn. And, of course, here comes another belt. I'm gonna hang the Hangman! All right, now we're actually turning into a regular wrestling match here. Oh, so they are taping Collision tomorrow. I think next week they're absolutely just saying to hell with it altogether. Yeah, they're just... Unless Collision's going to be coming up next week. I think now that the TV deal's down, they're going to be a little smarter about how they're going to do things with that, but... I digress. I don't know how the heck they're going to be working it out. Sorry, just checking a few things as we go along here, because, like I said, this is the first time we are double streaming, so just want to make sure everything's nice on the YouTube side, not just here on the Twitch side, because I know you guys are always such a great bunch of folks that are here, and I'm glad that everybody's popping in from both sides. They're having fun. That's the key thing. We're having fun here, right? We're having fun, right? I kid, of course. Yeah, just with everything going on, and just I think this is somewhat of a relaxing night here to do this here with all these special matches going on. But I've asked this before and I'll ask it again. What do you think it's like? That household of Tony Storm and Juice Robinson? Like, to me, that's a little bit of insane having those two in the same household. Just checking to see if there's anything else coming up here tonight on the graphics. Oh, we got Private Party in action. That should be fun. Wonder which job or team they found for them. I'm actually happy that they are starting to do a bit of a turn with Private Party too, though. The fact that, well, the MVP's announcement, maybe MVP's looking at Private Party. I doubt it, but... What I think could be happening, and here's a very small prediction, and so far since Takesh just showed up, I'm feeling pretty good on throwing some of these out here. What if Private Party's in action? They're always great to get beaten up. They get attacked at the end of the match by Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley, the new tag team by the Hurt Syndicate. That'd be a way to make an introduction. And the fact that we do need more tag teams to eventually go up against the Bucks, who might actually show up to work someday. I still think it would have been cool to have Adam Cole here tonight, but I don't think we're going to get it. I love how TSN is so great. The Canadian broadcaster here. They're showing the Monday Night Football advertisement for last Monday. Anybody want to catch up on anything? I'm like, all right, Miami's getting 2 Mondays in a row, and then, oh no, that's the same 2 games as this week.
Pennsylvania, we celebrate 5 years here tonight, and we are in the midst of a wild brawl between Hangman Adam Page and Juice Robinson, spilling out of the events of Collision Grand Slam this past Saturday night. Very evenly contested match, Nigel. Started hard and fast on the outside, but once they got back in the ring.
The MVC will say business is booming. Well, what else is new? That's what he's always saying. It's like saying water's wet. Ah. Somebody on X said, what if Swerve answers Darby's open challenge? Wouldn't be the worst pick in the world. 2 Tacoma boys or 2 Washington boys going at it. You notice Nigel denied saying thank you to Danielson after what happened last time? Happy 5 years, bitch. Boom. And this is where everything changes. What is Hangman going to do to cut? All right, into the guardrail. Hangman's got to do something dastardly here at some point, right? Love how they're addressing that. Hey, you know what? You know they'd have to eventually, and they're cleaning up that little hole. Personally, I would have just said not. I would have had Nigel say, yeah, I didn't say thank you. I said a different word that I'm not allowed to say on TV. All right. That spine buster hurt like hell. Oh, there's your cannonball into everything. That's one thing about AEW. I do know that they try to fill in little details like that all the time. It's how much do you want to see it? That's the thing. Because a lot of people just don't want to see. People don't want to see storylines, so they're not going to worry about it. They want to see the little. They want everything spoon-fed to them in big chunks, right? And this is where Juice loses it here. Intrigued by that storyline with Taz. We'll see how that goes. I'm not intrigued with that until I actually find out who's involved. Because Taz hasn't, or Hook hasn't really got any challengers, so. Could it be return of Samoa Joe? Juice doing a great job of reminding people how talented. I don't think anybody forgot how talented he was. I think this might be the first match where he hasn't been able to be extra goofy like he normally is. Think that's who Taz calls his Joe? Maybe. Oh, God. You can't do an avalanche Deadeye there. You'll ruin your knees. That sucks, the powerbomb. Rhea Ripley cover. I'm sorry, forever that will be known as a Rhea Ripley cover. I think we all know why. Now here comes the Deadeye. No. Here it is. There it is. There it is. We knew that was coming. We knew that shot was coming. I heard Buddy Matthews loves the Rhea pin. Absolutely. You knew Paige was going to do something dirty to finish that. But now he's going to take on somebody else that's besmirched himself. Is that what the word that cool kids use these days? Besmirched? Trick knee. Oh, here we go. All right, who's the intro? Probably. Bingo! All right. Here, welcome to our Wrestle Dream match. Looks like Jay White's already had his fight with the toner tonight. You got MJF tips on the bronzer there or something? It's like, screw it, let's go. I'm going after him. They were already up there once. Don't let him go again. The table. Always remember the things you put together. Well, he didn't get all of it, but he got enough. It broke. All right, Jay White's back. Like we said, people are getting off the injured list. We're getting Jay White back. You tell me he ain't going to do that if he's not clear to compete. Come on. Don't treat us that stupid, Excalibur. Come on now. Oh, if I'm Juice, I'm sitting there. You couldn't have been here 5 minutes earlier? Hangman, I'm coming for you. He just said straight out. So, yeah, at least we know our next feud here. But, yeah, we're probably going to be looking at Hangman and Jay White for Wrestle Dream. I can live with that.
Tonight we continue to celebrate the 5th anniversary of AEW Dynamite. Right now I am waiting for one of the original of AEW, the scapegoat, Jack Perry. Is here now.
I wouldn't want to stand in front of that truck. I think the transmission might blow at any time, or the brakes. Ah, Mr. Shibata. He'll think about it. No, we're going to get it. Well, he thought about it. All right. We got another match booked. We got 2 matches on the card already. I really wish we got a chance to see Omega tonight, but apparently he was all over the Tokyo Game Show this past week. All right, commercial break on right now. Secretly, Omega shows up via satellite. I don't know about that, but I do know that it's I said this way back when. The only people that are going to take the titles off of the Bucks is going to be Kenny Omega and whoever he teams with. And the fact that it is not the Winnipeg Jets anymore, which I'm very thankful for, we're looking at probably Zodiac, if you didn't hear earlier today on the interwebs, this overrun could be as much as half an hour tonight. They've actually scheduled a very long overrun to celebrate the 5-year anniversary and the TV deal. So this might be a very interesting night for us. The only thing that's going to save us for not having a torrentially long stream, I do know in our first show for 2K24 tonight we are going to have a run-in in one of the matches, so we're not going to be able to watch it. 30-minute overrun and 2K20. It's a double shot at 2K24 as well, so it might be an almighty night. Absolutely. Trust me, Zodiac, I got one. Then I got my trusty iced tea right here as well, so I'm all with you on that one here. But yeah, there's a potential for a 30-minute overrun I didn't know about. I wonder what kind of overrun we're going to get next Tuesday, because apparently the CW is not going to have an overrun as a standard anymore. So if NXT's got to go hard cap against 10 o'clock, that means the Dynamite can go a little longer after and get a few extra viewers that way. And actually, it really doesn't matter because there's different start times, right? AEW is starting its set at 9 o'clock and NXT starting at 8. But I'll be straight with you guys right now, just in case things run a little late. Next Tuesday, I have a meeting at work at, it would be 5 o'clock Eastern. Probably going to go till about 6. I should be back and should have everything up and running in time for the stream coming up. But there is also a possibility I might not. So if I can't get home in time, we'll just do Dynamite on here. We can always talk about what's going on in the other show, but I might not go for the full 3 hours. Then 3 turning on 5. Because we got to do another double taping of 2K24. Because they got that pay-per-view on Saturday, and then maybe we could start getting back to somewhat normal. But I got a feeling we're going to get an announcement either here or the bottom of the hour. That pop if Lashley shows up, yeah. Hangman Danielson. Nice.
All day long, I've had one sentence running through my head. John Moxley. But then I realized, John, no matter how much you want it to be, this isn't about you. This isn't your world championship. Hell, this isn't even my world championship. This is AEW's world championship. 5 years.
I love this.
And we've broken the entire system that wrestling was built on. This is where the best wrestle. And that's why I challenged Okada. Okada, me and you have wrestled twice. You've won one, and I've won one. You broke my arm, you fractured my orbital bone, but you have never broken my spirit. Tonight, we find out who's the
This is going to be insane tonight. Before Hangman went psycho, yeah.
But every single minute of this match, my title's on the line and my career's on the line. And I wouldn't want it any other way. AEW, this is for you.
There you go. I love that.
From Bryan Danielson against Kuzuchka, Okada, but Nigel McGuinness, what about what we witnessed?
And the hometown pop for Ms. Britt Baker. Myron Cope's official terrible time. The doctor will see you now. I have to say, this match actually has a lot on the line for me personally. If Britt does not... Britt's got to perform tonight. Like the last time we saw her in a ring, she was up with Mercedes Moné in that match that everybody blamed on her. Or most people. I didn't. But the fact that Britt was in this position where she was the figurehead of this division, and then it just came up to just such a stinker match with Mercedes there. She needs to put on a good performance here, and she's got a great partner to work with here. Partner, opponent, sorry, whichever we want to call it. The Doctor versus the Professor. Atta boy, Tony. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where things go here right now, because a lot of things have changed with Britt, right? And the fact that Serena's back. She's had a few good matches in here. Got that feud with Yuka Sakazaki. Got her over enough to take on Mariah May.
Fans, before this match gets too far underway, shifting gears for a moment, Hurricane Helene has caused horrific devastation in the southeast. AEW and Warner Brothers Discovery are supporting our partners who are assisting those who need it on the ground. Please take action now to help provide life-saving resources to those impacted.
I keep my mouth shut when they're doing the hurricane relief spiels, because they're very important. Have you guys had a chance to see everything that Cash Wheeler put out about all those disasters and everything going on?
To 707070 to help those urgently in need. Very well said, Excalibur. It's a terrible time for our victims of Hurricane Helene.
I'll be honest, I was trying to get everything somewhat organized here, and like PJC was pointing out earlier, there is a new way there's a plugin I can work on getting the chat put properly up here. I wanted to actually get a little charity channel set up. Next month we're going to be doing a full month charity, so. Well, watch out, Nigel. We're going to get Britt and Mariah already? Georgia and the Carolinas just got destroyed. Folks in the country don't have much right now. It's just a tough time right now for everybody, and that's the problem. Like, I know I don't have a whole lot myself, so I give where I can and I do what I can, but you're going to see that for the rest of the year here. Things are going to be, not going to say tight, but in terms of new stuff, I don't know how much new stuff we're going to have here for the rest of the year. At least in Florida, you're used to it. Yeah, like, you guys get these on the yearly basis, don't you? At least this is running a little bit more smoothly here. But no, if you guys could donate to whatever you can, I know next month will be our annual charity push. I'm probably going to go back to jack.org again for the month of November. What I normally do is any proceeds done through the channel will go directly towards jack.org for helping with mental health for youth and young adults. All right, as we're going into picture-in-picture here. Nice lariat there. But watching not in any position to donate at the moment, I really hope that isn't the case too, because I get it. And that's what everybody is right now. Like, it's why I've been a little, like, personally, I've just been keeping tight on everything, and I help out where, like I said, I help out where I can. And like for those that are regulars on the channel here late, I usually rate out to Walker Pipe Guy, because he's literally taking every cent from his Twitch account. It goes to the local children's hospital here in town. So I can donate without donating, kind of thing. And just an easy way to help out, and just, I'm hoping that 2025 gets better for a lot of people. Like Zodiac, you're absolutely not alone. We're all a lot tighter than what we have been. But I do feel that 2025 is going to be a bit of a changing point for a lot of us here. Of course, if somebody randomly comes through my chat and drops off a $10,000 donation, I will not feel bad about it. Shout out to anybody that gets that reference from one day. Oh, we still got the private party match too. So yeah, we're getting a half-hour overrun tonight, folks. Could you imagine being in the world of DVRs where you set it to the end of time and it just never happens? Great opportunity I'm running for. If it pays off a lot of things. Yeah, like right now, personally, I got some debts I'm getting rid of myself here, and that's why I'm doing Twitch. Not only for my mental health, because you guys keep me sane, and I think in a lot of ways, all of us here keep each other sane. But yeah, I have some bills to pay too, and that's why I'm expanding over to YouTube. Hopefully we can get things expanded there so we can, that's why I never feel bad about the ads. Because the ads, it's a silent way of being paid. But according to SRS, Guevara may be gotten injured during the ROH team. Wouldn't surprise me. Guevara is absolutely nuts at the best of times. Still doesn't mean he isn't losing the tag titles anytime soon. Because, well, frankly, those titles barely get defended anymore, and it's a way to keep Dustin around to make sure he has a title around him all the time. So they just gave him 2. I love how Dax puts a lot of things into common sense. If I just reposted a thing on X that he just did, and he just talks about wrestling being the biggest winner today, no matter what, and the fact that wrestling's starting to become a little bit more mainstream again. Okay, that was backwards, but it still looked good. The swinging neck breaker. All right, got the sling blade off good. I like that. Sorry we got all serious there for a moment, chat. Please tell me you got a yellow glove for this. There it is. Here it comes. That looks like a... That actually looks like a football receiver's glove there. All right, that's going to suck. Weird how she looks a lot better with Let's Get Oilers than with Monet, yeah. By the way, I've rescinded my Oilers membership if you're wondering, Zodiac. I was a fan until they hired Stan Bowman, so then I pretty much, I'm not going to go out of my way to watch them, and I'm not going to go out of my way, somebody's talking about them, I'll know about it. Part of my job here, A ref should know a little bit about, That was a fun little air raid crash there. Oh, God. There you go. There you go. All right, this ain't looking that bad. Deeb is now McDavid. Oh, I forgot the, sorry, I forgot the corresponding joke there. My brain's been all over the place here, so. A little bit of brain fog the last week here, being on holidays and whatnot. Trying to get back into the room here, so. As in, Connor, you know what? It wasn't good. Ugh. All right, that sucked. Back of the neck was protected perfectly there.
But now back to live action. Deeb counters the roll up. Britt able to kick out. Searching for lockjaw once again. Deeb, she gets her hip underneath, but no.
And the lockjaw finishes it, of course. I find it interesting that Mariah May might be looking at Britt Baker as her next target after she lost to Mercedes. She automatically pops into that route. All right, who's coming out now? Oh, Aminata, okay. Well, it looks like we might get a tag match in the future. It's usually the way things work. Oh, her knee is acting. I don't know whether that's. She's really playing it up one way or the other. This was a lot of fun, this match. Hook and Joe for the world title. Like, I think all of us knew that Hook wasn't winning, but at the same time, would have popped if Adam Cole. I don't think they want to create that issue. Oh, here we go.
Here in Pittsburgh, and he's been injured, and now he's been flown back to New York City. Do you have any information on what happened earlier today?
Start your life, family. I'm a fight who did this, and I'm coming for you.
Joe, answer your phone. Red Hook's coming. Baker better be overselling. Well, if she isn't, then yeah, we got problems. Oh, goody! Now we get to hear from Christian Cage.
And the business at hand is the 5-year anniversary of Dynamite. And if all of you were in awe of everything I accomplished in the first 5 years, you haven't seen anything yet. Because I am the face of TBS now and forever. I am the reigning, defending, undisputed next AEW World Champion. I am the patriarch. I am your father figure. And soon enough, I will have it all. Hook, line, and sinker.
Could you imagine if they ended up putting the title on Christian tonight just to troll everybody, and we get Moxley versus Christian next Saturday? It's never going to happen. Let's face it. By the way, what exactly is going on with Garcia? I think he's sort of in the ballpark with Ricky Starks right now. The difference is TK is actually talking to him about signing. Ricky pretty much wants to get out of there, but Daniels, believe what you want right now, because it could go either way, but it almost feels like he is going to sign. They're just looking for, they're going to get some creative put together for him. And yeah, Luchasaurus admitted to hospital for double pneumonia. Like, I would not wish that upon my worst enemy, let alone a dinosaur. I really do hope he gets better soon. Oh, and just in terms of me getting frustrated over something, getting angry about something, let me just pull something out here. If you're an indie promotion trying to do a missing persons angle in the middle of a fucking hurricane, politely, get fucked. If you guys haven't heard about it, just look up Journey Fatu. It's one of the Bloodline members, another promotion, tried to do a gimmick like that in the middle of a hurricane where families are actually missing. Bad time, bad place, bad advertising. They put a QR code on the missing persons grid for any information, send it there. It's a link to their site to get tickets for the next show. If Killswitch was a better son, he wouldn't have gotten sick. Yeah, fair enough. That sounds like something Christian would say. And good for Chris Hero calling him out on the beat. He eventually deleted that tweet, but he's been retweeting everybody else saying stuff about it. Because I did the same thing. I retweeted Chris's tweet out, and I absolutely agree with him on that whole case. But yeah, there's some borderlines you don't cross when it comes to wrestling these days. All right, let's see here. We're gonna once again, they're advertising last week's football games, you dumbasses. That's why we're hoping to get off TSN for multiple reasons. So yeah, we're probably going to get a private party segment, an MVP segment. I still say private party gets crushed out by Lashley and Benjamin, right? Ah, Grand Slam. You notice 2 segments in a row they've showed time limit draws? Is that sort of getting you built into what's happening here?
Bryan, May, quite the tumultuous Grand Slam for you. You defended your AEW Women's Championship against Yuka Sakazaki, only to have Willow to come out to her defense. Then the return of Mina Shirakawa, only to have her go back to Japan to team up with Nightingale. Is the definition of failing up. How many titles did she get to lose? She lost the TBS, she gets to Ed to the Owen. She lost the Owen to me, she wins the CMLL, she loses.
Think that Danielson Okada could be a cluster? I don't think so.
She gets to siphon a world title shot. Wow, masterful plan, Willow. I mean, how shady is she really? I mean, look at her, smiling, trying to hide how pathetic she really is. 1 second, I hear you, Bryan. You're the shady bitch here.
Ooh. Oh, here we go. Cat fight. We're talking about things. Leave me alone. Ah, poor Iron Savages. Poor Iron Savages. New music? New gear? New music, new gear, new attitude. I remember this because I had no idea who Private Party was. It's funny that they won't show the eventual champions being SCU. Are you guys ready to go to Titty City? Excalibur getting flummoxed because he got his promos wrong. Stokely? All right. What do you think about this if he sticks Stokely with these two? I actually wouldn't mind that for the fact you a little bit more of an edge to him. All pun intended. That sucked. Ugh. Ugh. I don't mind a squash, but at least, get your finisher on someone. We don't have time for that. It's that 1.5 star match in the drama curve for good booking. Yeah, okay. The fun part is nobody's believing him. Really? This is where MVP shows up. What? That's why they're getting a small cheer out of it. This ain't happening. This ain't happening. This ain't happening. Nope. No. least we're getting our new feud now. You know, if it's a... Here comes Shibata to balance things out. You notice he never runs. Guess he never really needs to. Private Party could use Stokely quite easily, I think. Yeah, fair enough. Crowd's sort of happy because they get the match. None of us are happy because none of us are going to watch it. Face GM's kind of boring. Well, I'll take a face GM over the kind of heel GMs we used to deal with all the time. The contract signing. They kind of already sort of have that with behind the scenes TK, yeah.
Hey guys, joining me now, please welcome MVP.
Yeah.
MVP, welcome to AEW. I understand that you have an announcement that you want to make tonight.
Yes, I do have a big announcement I'd like to make, and I thought, what better occasion than to make it tonight, the 5th anniversary of AEW Dynamite. I'd like to take this moment to introduce to you and to... Last week in New York City, you were talking real spicy about me and Swerve. And you know one thing else? I noticed that a lot of you people walking around here in AEW, you forgot something. You forgot that Prince Nana used to be a wrestler. That's right. I'll lace these boots up right here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for you. Sounds like a complaint. I don't deal with complaints. But he does.
Oh my God!
And the AEW viewing audience, to my business partner and the president of our complaint department, Mr. Shelton Benjamin.
Let's go! Shelton B in the house! Oh, let's go. It's happening. It's forming. I'm surprised I didn't do it in front of everybody, but I will take it. And yeah, they're going 45 minutes. He just brought a gold stand. He's the head of the complaint department. So every Karen around here is going to have to face him. So, first match should be against Caster. Give me the foghorn on that one. Let's just get him. But as per tradition here, for those that are watching, normally I give my schedule here for the next week here just before the main event, which apparently is going for 40 minutes tonight. So, next time I'm going to be on is tomorrow morning, looking at 11 o'clock. with Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. We got our foot in the door last time. We got through our first level. Now we got 2 options to go through, and I hope if there's some way we can get through both tomorrow, I'd love to do that. And then right now, Saturday's a bit of a play-by-ear. Even if there is Collision on Saturday, I'm probably going to miss it because of bad blood. And the fact it's my first day back from work. So, well, like I said, play it by ear. We'll figure out what's going to happen there. Same thing with Sunday. Monday. Next Monday, the first night that Raw goes to 2 hours. Immediately following Raw, join me over here as we begin our season of Mutant League football. We're going to try and take the Snuffalo Thrills to the MFL Championship here. So if you've never seen Monster Football League before, think NFL Blitz with bombs and car crashes and with all the gore that Doom would bring. So make sure you stop by and you check it out, because that's going to be a lot of fun. And then next Tuesday, we're going to be back here, hopefully with a 3-hour viewing here of AEW and NXT. If everything works well, I'll be able to get all 3 hours. We're going to at least get Dynamite in, followed by 2 hours of, probably 2 hours of GM mode as we get towards our first PLE of our third season. As we get one step closer to having every show in a stadium. And if you're not following already, make sure you hit the follow button here on Twitch. If you're on YouTube and you really enjoy what you're seeing here, well, we're in development of all this stuff here, so bear with. If you like what you see here and you enjoy hanging out, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Get us some likes here. We'd like to get the likes up. Want to try and really push this. This is our first week here on YouTube. So anybody that stopped by here on YouTube to check things out, I thank you. Let's see if we can grow this into the weed that we have produced on Twitch here. So once again, everybody, thank you for stopping by here. Which means maybe an almighty title Tuesday. I don't know. Do you put Danielson on back-to-back weeks like this? Especially with this title match against Moxley on Saturday. I'm thinking you might put a Monet on that night. I'd say Mariah May gets a match. I know what you're talking about. But why would he not go for anybody but Danielson? Do you know, like I said it before and I'll say it again, noticing that every one of these times that they're talking about here are talking about long matches? But the complaint department's open. Absolutely. In fact, we could get the number of matchups we could get with a guy like Shelton Benjamin's absolutely insane. So I've been finding it funny and listening to Discord of a lot of people in wrestling here who have been absolutely pissed about this little stipulation that we got the 20-minute stipulation here for the Continental Cup. Like, Has anybody not watched old NWA? Watched like WCW was more of a contributor to this. They're actually using the generic music tonight. But yeah, in WCW, they used to run these matches all the time that they would have like a 30-minute time limit, but the TV title will only available for the first 15. And Jay Quick, you're talking about how Okada gets a title shot here? I guarantee you, Tony Khan literally went up and just simply said, all right, this is how many matches you got, Danielson. Tell me who you want. Well, I want this guy, I want this guy, I want this guy, I want this guy, I want this guy. And he's literally going through a murderer's row of everybody he wants to face first before he retires. Oh, goody, Nigel on commentary. This is going to be fun here. What do you do looking at me in the changing room? Yes. Ugh. Oh, of course, you go look at the table. Danielson's not a complete misnomer about everything. He's going to know what's going on. 5 years of Dynamite, folks. Congratulations for everybody who's made it. Whether you're new, whether you've been around forever. 5 years of Dynamite here. Now, I want to ask you guys while we're getting into this match, because let's face it, we're going to be here for a while. I'd love this match to end in 3 minutes, by the way, just for the hell of it. What's your favorite match from Dynamite? Literally, what's been your... It's been 5 years. There's been so many different options of different matches that have been absolutely great. I think Excalibur was just... doesn't have much in his ear now. He just gets to talk about these two. And he's probably been dying to do this forever. On national TV. Notice all the trolls have been extremely quiet about the TV deal. One thing I've learned, Jay Quick, and even if you do want to make a comment back, do you think it's really smart to do it right now? You just don't, there's sometimes you just know you're not going to fight it, you're going to win. Oh yeah, we know how petty Khan is, absolutely. Like, I think tonight he's just going to sit back and enjoy it. Like, anything Tony's going to say right now is not going to help him. It's just... He let that piece of paper that went out to all the media outlets today spoke more than anything he could put out in a post. And I'm pretty sure he's going to have a thank you post coming up following Dynamite tonight. You're welcome, Tony. Exactly. Like, and once again, just I have to say thank you to everybody here for stopping by and checking things out. Like, for for a first night on YouTube, and so far we've gotten 40 people stop by. It's been a couple that have said something, but most of them just popping in, popping out, which is the nature of YouTube these days. If you can't hook them in the first 30 seconds, you don't hook them, period. And then, just everything here with you guys dealing here the last, well, how long have we been doing this? It's got to be going on 2 years, I think. 2 or 3 years at least. I know we didn't do it from the beginning because I'm not an affiliate that long. But, and yeah, we got another celebration coming up in February. I would love to see, I wonder what TK could call that show that beats out Nitro. Okay, so it was about 3 years. All right, that makes sense. So about 3.5 years maybe. We beat Nitro. Can't use Nitro in the name or else WWE will sue them, right? That's why I say you got to get creative on this stuff. But yeah, just it's been fun hanging out here through the high times, through the low times, through the what the times. It's okay, WWE will get sued for some. Well, they got enough of their own lawsuits to deal with, and I spoke about that enough in the McMahon documentary summary that I talked about. That's over on our YouTube channel if you are willing to check that out. So. Just want to try something here, see if it works. Nope, still not working. All right. That's right, I got to connect it on my stream. Okay, I think I know what I got to do, but I will... Okada, if your beeper goes off and it says Winnipeg, don't answer. Ugh. Winnipeg's a nice town. Just, I don't see him and Jericho being a part of a group anytime soon. Don't worry. And for you guys, by the way, that are getting picture-in-picture in the States, we got a clear commercial right now. Oh, because it's a clear... No, he's got a Japanese number right now. It's either Japanese or Florida. He does live down there now, too, so... No more Winnipeg. Which I really don't blame him. No, North Carolina is just a joke that that Omega wanted to put into his intro with Justin Roberts. He doesn't actually live there. He lives in Florida. Like, quite often you'll see Jabali show up on his Twitch streams when he's doing fighting game streams at home. Jabali ain't flying up to North Carolina to come see him. With the fact that Florida is such a great travel hub for so many people, and its taxes are minimal.
For the AEW Continental Championship and the AEW World Championship, with the Continental Championship only on the line for the first 20 minutes of the match. Tony Schiavone, the game plan.
Sigel and Omega sends Nakazawa to distract Okada. Maybe. We haven't seen Nakazawa in forever here.
We saw during the commercial break there, and he's going about his business very, very slowly here. But very effective.
Well, this is the first time I think he's ever done the tap and then hit the shot right away.
It's not a popular tactic from the crowd here in Pittsburgh, but a very effective one if he's looking to retain his Continental Championship.
Gives him a broom. I don't think you're going to see Omega for a little while yet. If I had to guess a time that we're going to see Omega, we're probably looking at Revolution next year. If we see him sooner, kudos. But diverticulitis is nothing to shake a stick at when it comes to things that you're going to deal with, right?
As we mentioned, Nigel, their two previous encounters, Okada and Danielson, both eclipsed the 20-minute mark. Should this match go past 20 minutes, the Continental Championship no longer on the line.
No longer on the line, and as we talked about those two matches earlier, one of which, hold on,
So it's a bit of a double jeopardy match here for Danielson.
suffered a broken arm. Here's a cover.
Okada lateral press, the leg hook, Danielson able to kick out.
The other one, Okada defeated Danielson with the Rainmaker lariat. One can only hope lightning might strike twice.
I love how Nigel, even in defeat, absolutely despises Danielson in so many ways that he just won't shut up about him. You never know when Christian could pop up. If he's going to show up, it'll be next Saturday. It's not going to be tonight. I just don't think they'll do much on. I don't think they'll do much tonight with Christian. This match is too big of a build-up, too big of a story. I don't think you're going to get much of a outside story besides that with that. Christian will show up, Mox will whoop you. Well, that's exactly it. That's what happened the last two times, right?
That is one option, but Kuzuchka
Maybe he thinks, he being Okada thinks that the longer this goes, the more he is favored in this because of all the injuries that Danielson.
I love how they're bringing up different scenarios, different stories, different. Why isn't Okada going faster? Why is the pace like this?
If Okada were to win this match, if he were to defeat Bryan Danielson for the AEW World Championship and end Danielson's career, I think we would be fair to speculate that it would be Okada and Jon Moxley at Wrestle Dream coming up on Saturday, October 12th for the AEW World Championship. That would be fair to assume.
I love how they're trying to make up these stories as they go along, right?
sit at home and watch on his couch.
Danielson to the top, Okada on his back center of the ring.
Oh, missed the diving hip. Ooh, that's a little rough.
For Bryan Danielson.
Look, the confidence there from Okada, as you can see. Yeah, he noticed that Danielson was clutching at that neck, and now
So yeah, for anybody that expected a catch as catch can classic here, you're not going to get it. It's not going to happen here tonight. Like if you're expecting hold versus hold versus hold versus hold, you're not going to see that tonight. You're going to see a little bit of pace, not anything too crazy. Nice DDT.
This juncture, it certainly looks like Kuzuchka Okada's match to lose. No question he has the beating of Crying Bryan.
Oh, first time I think we heard crying Bryan tonight.
tremendously low resting and working heart rate. I mean, he's one of the most efficient professional wrestlers, physiologically speaking.
And guys, we are coming up on 13 minutes into this match. And in another 7 minutes, stay
13 minutes.
and will change for Bryan Danielson as well. Danielson's chance of becoming a double champion are running out here.
Should this match go that long, Okada, of course, could always elect to put Danielson away. Right. Maybe with a tombstone on that damaged neck.
That's what he's trying to do
Trying to go over the tombstone, but
at the beginning, but he's
looks like more you'd have to do running into it kind of thing.
picking up the offense as Bryan Danielson struggling to escape this tombstone attempt, just like he struggled in the Continental Classic tournament earlier this year.
Oh, that sucks right in the eyes.
He absolutely did. Very lucky. You know what they say, even a blind squirrel gets a nut from time to time. Well, Bryan, of course, struggled in the Continental Classic and that tournament. He would love
I think they're using some bad language towards Mr. Okada. Just
Oh, he might love to, but the state, the physical condition of Bryan Danielson, well, I can tell you from experience, you know, at some point,
oh god, there was a shot. Nice drop kick. Nope, telling the fans to move.
in Eddie Kingston's face. Nothing to be ashamed of.
So Benjamin is the president of complaints. What's Lashley's title? Head of security? I don't know. For me, that would make a lot of sense. See, here's my only complaint I'd have about this match, and forgive me, it's not a huge one. Continental Classic rules are supposed to be you're supposed to get right back in the ring right after you get out. So I'd like this to happen after the 20 minutes is up. What's ahead of security? Well, it's probably better than a lot of those jobbers they have out there doing that. We've already gotten 10 minutes into the overrun. Plus, if you have a complaint, you must go see the president of complaints. I'd wait to see until the entire crew is together before we worry about how things go together like that. No, business needs a CEO. Well, MVP tried. I don't know if they're actually going to have it or not. I'm pretty sure she's working with the elites, so I think that might be a little bit better. And besides, Okada be pissed. Lashley takes out the elite. Could. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. These two are looking angry. Lashley's like human resources. I thought that's what MVP would be. Still need a title, though? Fair enough. Lashley can be anything he wants. I will give you that one right there. Oh my God. Nigel's trying to have a bit of an orgasm here, it almost looks like.
Defensively, but a Rainmaker here could erase all doubt. It could end the match right now. It could begin the reign of Kuzuchka Okada's AEW World Champion, but Danielson
Trying for the triangle.
He's got the triangle locked.
To get a submission, I don't think. That is in tight with the elbows will help.
the elbow strikes to the crown of the head, trying to
I think we might actually we might go like 20 minutes, 10 seconds kind of thing.
You can see Okada's not fighting it. I think he feels safe in the triangle, but right now one move away from the bell lock.
He was feeling safe in the triangle. He's been flattened out. Now the lapel lock is cinched in.
Now Okada needs to get those hips underneath himself to release some of the pressure. Drive those hips underneath himself. But 19 minutes have gone by. Oh, come on.
Well, he's gonna tap out in 2 minutes. And also, as soon as the 20 minutes are up, they can bring other people to ringside.
Okada, the greatest tournament wrestler, perhaps of all time, wants to
Oh, this looks nasty. This looks so damn nasty right now. And Okada falls to the outside. Talk about tropes everywhere. As he's outside, the 20 minutes have elapsed.
20 minutes have elapsed. Kuzuchka Okada, his Continental Championship is safe.
Can you hear the crowd in Pittsburgh turning on Bryan Danielson because he was unable to win in 20 minutes?
Oh my God, Nigel.
Now Okada has nothing to lose.
Now the championship on the line. Solely the AEW World Championship on the line for the duration of this match.
So yeah, we got another. If we got half hour overrun, we got about 15 minutes left. Jesus! Danielson just said to hell with this. Let's go. If I'm not going to get your title, I'm going to get mine. Oh no. On a chair on the floor. That's like 4 times damage. It's like a times two deal. My goodness, that's a little bit of insane. And Okada just smiling away. No, you know Danielson's going to win it like in about another 10 minutes here just to clean everything up at the bottom of the hour here. Be interesting to see if they did let Okada win it, but angle could have been better for that power. Yeah. The only thing I wonder about that, Zodiac, and it's always a problem whenever I've done editing on this, what are the other angles? Because normally in that situation, you have two floor cameras and you have the ring cam, right? The hard cam. And that's pretty much what they use here. They do have the boom camera as an extra. But if that other camera wasn't able to get over and get a decent shot because the referee's in the way or whatever, that might have been the best shot they had. Sort of like when Okada was going up for his Rainmaker pre-setup there where he shoots the finger. They had to flicks to another camera because the boom camera was in the way. Air raid crash on the knee. Just typical setups here. Now you can see the pace of the match picking up now that the 20 minutes is gone. Because like Okada's got any chance he wants to get that title, right? I'm just amazed that they're going this long a picture in picture here at this point. Also, you guys in the States, what's getting bumped right now? That's the thing I want to know. Probably some movie, right? It's usually what they got following on both nights. No one cares, it's cable. Nice. I'm probably one of the last people that actually has cable around here. I don't mind it for the most part. I know I'll be making some package changes in December, and I might even so. Avalanche backdrop drop. Frankly, if I was on commentary at this point, I wouldn't even talk about the Continental title. I would immediately change my thought to this is a world title match and that's it. Let's not even worry about the other title. Because we've already made it clear that that title's no longer on the line earlier in commentary here, so. Oh, here we go. Things are picking up now. Now Danielson trying to do a German. I love that with Danielson. He sees somebody grab the rope with his hand, so he just goes and kicks the hand. And Okada just throws that drop kick out of nowhere, which is absolutely beautiful. Counter the Rainmaker. Yeah, you can literally see right. Oh, I guess they do have 3 cameras tonight. No, there's a different phrase he uses. He doesn't want to do the label lock because he knows his arms aren't going to be able to handle it. Oh, he hit it. Okada looks so out of it right now.
And now the fact that Kuzuchka Okada was wrestling the early parts of this match without a sense of urgency. He was wrestling this match defensively. That could come back to haunt him. He's become accustomed to 20-minute time limits.
They've never talked about 20-minute time limits on Dynamite for the Continental Cup outside the tournament.
Saw that bead of sweat roll down the side of the face of the Rainmaker. These two men, elite level athletes. The best of the best in the world of professional wrestling. And you are watching it right here on Dynamite, our 5th anniversary.
Hope people are taking notes because this is definitely a great wrestling lesson for everybody here.
Many more to come, not only here on TBS, but on TNT.
Are there many more to come from
All right, off the ropes. Let's go. Oh, no, never mind. Gonna redo some more. That sounded rough.
Danielson is a masochist. He likes getting hit in the face.
Wonder how many of these fans are still going to be here for Collision after. Or not Collision, Rampage. There's a Busaiku and you steal your finisher. You know it's getting that time of match when everybody's starting to steal a finisher, right? Rainmaker by Danielson. Once again, just a 2.
Did you hear the sound of that? A thunderclap on the impact. Just listen. Almost as good as one of my lariats. But not enough to defeat Kuzuchka Okada, who is still in this matchup.
And this is for how long? Yeah, this is what it's all about, Excalibur. This right here, Okada, he was rocked by that Rainmaker, and now those hammer and anvil elbows continue to rain down.
Look at the face of Okada, though. He's not phased.
Okada trying to stay close. The closer you get, the less those elbows can work.
Chop of the neck.
Planted on that neck. And Okada, a sinister look on his face. Danielson may be out. Danielson on the receiving end, the short arm lariat.
Zodiac, I hate to say it, but I think you called it.
Alongside Pac and Marina Shafir.
Continental rules where no one else can be ringside only for the 21st
There's Pac.
20 minutes.
This is complete intimidation right now. This is what this is all about. You guys know it. Our fans know it.
No, they're there to make sure that Moxley gets his shot at Danielson. Wow. Even Claudio's like, yeah. Okada, you got fooled. Well, Okada's first loss in AEW is right there. Granted, the one guy you could do it to is the fact you do it with Okada. That's probably where you do it with Danielson. That probably makes the most sense, right? And here comes Moxley. So who?
Alongside John Moxley and Marina Shafir declared war on AEW, declared war on AEW World Champion Bryan Danielson.
And here comes Moxley.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Brian's realised. It was all well and good last Wednesday on Dynamite where you jumped a man. Payback.
John Moxley, Marina Shafir. You think this is about me? Huh? Is that what you said? You think any of this is about me? Let's get something through. Your simple-minded, blueberry-picking little brain. None of this is about me.
Yuta with a hammer. So what? He's going to hit Danielson. Looks like we might have a tag match coming next week. Moxley is the second to last Final Fantasy boss. That makes sense too.
Bryan Danielson, you're gonna have to go through me too.
Okay. You're involving the title lists.
Next week, Title Tuesday, Bryan Danielson, Wheeler Yuta against Claudio and Pac. What do you say?
All right. It's not exactly not a title match. That came up quick. Holy graphic there. If you're going into the PLE, that actually makes a lot of sense to do something with Danielson and somebody against. It almost seems like a trios match would make most sense, but Pac's like, Claudio, go fix your boy. Claudio, fix your boy. You notice Excalibur's last little statement there? For years to come, we will see you. So yeah, great show, a long show. Basically as long as a regular PLE would be now. We're almost, we're going on 2.5 hours? Yeah, 2.5 hours. We hit 30 minutes there. So yeah, all in all, I'd have to say a pretty decent show tonight. The private party squash, I really didn't feel much for. Except it set up the 6-man tag for Friday, which might give people a reason to watch. But all in all, once again, I think this is a big day of celebration for AEW. And I think this is a big celebration for all of us because we're going to be able to watch AEW for a very long time here. And yeah, it's just been a blast hanging out with you guys for all this. And I don't know much more. I don't know much more I could say about it other than just thank you for being here, everybody. I truly do appreciate it. But with that being said, I think we're going to wrap up this part of the show because we still got another 2 parts to go to here. Let me throw one more snooze up here because I'm going to throw some ads up in a moment. For those on YouTube, consider, let me throw it in the chat right now as I'm talking here. Just because... !Twitch, it should come out as a... another thing I'll have to work on. Join us over on twitch.tv/MikeTheRef here in just a few minutes as we fire up WWE 2K24 and join our stream of GM mode. Wow, my voice is going well here. But with that being said, I'm gonna let you guys on the YouTube side head out for the night. Hope you enjoyed everything, and we'll see you back here next Tuesday for Title Tuesday. So. Shut that down.